Hi there, and welcome to your yoga practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today in class, we'll be focusing on opening up our hips, as well as getting a full body stretch and some strengthening in. In addition to your yoga mat, you might want to have a block as well. So go ahead and gather up your supplies. And we'll begin to get cozy in child's pose. So from tabletop, bring your feet together and your knees to about the width of your yoga mat. Rest your hips back towards your heels and extend your arms forward towards the top of your space. Take a moment to notice the sensations in your body in child's pose, as well as your natural breath. Let's take a cleansing breath or two. Begin by exhaling any air out of your lungs. Full breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, blow it out. Again, full breath in, fill up a little more. And open your mouth, exhale. Take another round or two just like this on your own. Noticing any sensations that the inhale creates in your back, shoulders, or hips. Now use your next inhale to lift yourself back up to your tabletop shape, sinking shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Use your next inhale for cow pose, dropping your abdomen down as you lift tailbone and gaze. And the following exhale, cat pose, arch your spine, tuck your tail, drop your gaze. Again, inhale, find cow pose, pull hands towards knees. And exhale, cat, press hands away from knees to exaggerate the stretch. Take a few more rounds just like this on your own, feeling free to add any other organic movements that would feel nice in your spine, shoulders, or hips. After your next exhale, find your way into neutral spine tabletop, and from there, spinal balance, lift left arm in front, right leg behind. Maybe circle out wrist and ankle to loosen up, and then come back to stillness. Inhale, reach, and exhale, bird dog, bring elbow to knee. Inhale, re-extend, and exhale, cactus dog, cactus arm and leg out to the side. Inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, exhale, cactus. Last round, inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, exhale, cactus. Keep your leg lifted, drop your arm down. Extend right leg long and then plant it. Walk your hands back up towards you and lift up for gate pose. Now inhale, lengthen, slide your right hand down your right leg. And exhale, reach up and over to the right towards your extended leg, stretching the left side of your body. Engage your core here to protect your lower back. And with your next inhale, lift back up. Your exhale is a baby half moon. Plant your left hand next to your left knee, perhaps set it on a block. Engage your side body, and then lift your right leg into the air. Flex your toes to keep that leg feeling light, and really expand here. One more inhale. On your exhale, nice and easy, unbuild, make your way back to tabletop. Take a moment to shake this out. And then we'll make our way back to spinal balance, this time right arm, left leg. Maybe enjoy those circles. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Last round. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Plant your right hand, extend your left leg long, plant it. And then again, walk yourself back up to gate prep, arms overhead. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, slide left hand down left leg. Right arm reaches up and overhead for that side body stretch. Spiral right shoulder slightly back here so your shoulders stay even. Now inhale, come back up. And exhale, plant your right hand by your right knee, block or no block. Engage your core, lift your left leg for baby half moon. Their inhales really expand here. One more breath in. Exhale, gently lands, and find your way back to tabletop shape. Take a moment to shake out tabletop any way that feels good for your body. And then spread your fingers wide, step back to your high plank position, top of a push-up. Start your practice strong here. Engage the core, the legs, and the arms. Reach the crown of your head forward, and then relax your jaw. Final in-breath. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. You've got a few moments here to work your dog. You might pedal out your legs, wiggle shoulders or hips. Now keep your fingers spread wide here. And press your heart back towards your thighs. Tilt your tailbone high to intensify your stretch. Now begin to tiptoe your feet forward to meet your hands, making your way into ragdoll shape. We'll meet with our feet hip-width distance, perhaps a little wider. Knees can bend, and then relax your torso and your neck as you hang heavy here. One more inhale here. Exhale, release your hands down, step your feet to hip-width distance or big toes to touch, and round up one vertebra at a time. Once you've come to standing, you might take a moment rolling out shoulders, neck, or both. We'll meet with our hands at heart center, perhaps setting an intention for practice. Take a breath in. And your exhale, release your hands down. Now bring your hands into your back pockets for a baby back bend. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, begin to lift your heart. And exhale, arch back just a little bit. Engage your core here to protect your spine. Maybe soften your knees. Inhale, release, upward salute. And exhale, dive over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, hands come to shins. Exhale, release down, plant your hands. Step back to your high plank. Maybe tap your knees down for support as you lower all the way down to your stomach. Elbows graze your sides on the way. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Use mostly the strength of your back here to lift your heart. Keep your gaze low here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release down. 2 more breaths to movement. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, release, chin to the mat. Inhale, tabletop, tuck your toes. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. And exhale, runner's lunge, step your right foot on the top right side of your mat. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Then you can stay lifted on your hands. Maybe drop down to forearms on a block for a little bit more stretch. Or for still more, rest your forearms on your mat. Feel free to bring your front right foot to a little bit more 45 degrees to give yourself more space to sink down. Draw your shoulders more towards hips than ears here. Begin to lift back up to your hands if not already there. Toe here your left foot a little bit more towards center for half splits. And then walk hands and hips back so your right leg comes to straight. You might take a block with you to bring the earth a little closer. Bonus tip here, flex your right toes towards your face to intensify this stretch. One more inhale here. Exhale, low lunge. Walk your hands and your hips forward. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Side 2. Inhale, lift your left. And exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your left foot on the top left side of your mat. Again, drop your right knee down. And then if available, come to the same arm variation as before. Allow your hips to sink forward as much as feels good. To stretch left hip and right hip flexor Start to lift back up to your hands. Toe heel left foot back to neutral. Maybe bring your block with you as you walk hands and hips back to half splits. A long spine gives a better and safer stretch. So you might tilt your tailbone back towards the back of your mat and reach your heart forward towards your toes here. One more inhale. And exhale, low lunge, crawl it all forward. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look between your hands. Exhale, step, or hop to the top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now bend your knees, inhale, reach your arms overhead for your chair pose, Utkatasana. Your weight's back in your heels here. Pull your knees towards one another to engage your inner thighs, and then also engage your core. Final breath in. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep your arms behind you, palms face down. Shift your weight forward into your toes. An option here to float your heels for drinking bird. Gaze is directly below you, keep reaching the crown of your head forward. Now inhale, revisit chair pose. And exhale, dive over your legs, forward fold. Take a moment to work this out. All right, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release down, plant your hands, step back to your high plank position. From there, chaturanga or not on your way to down dog. If you're flowing, inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. And exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg behind you and open up your hips, stacking right hip on top of left. Take a moment here to explore circling ankle, knee, or both. Now inhale, re-extend, three-legged dog, and exhale, bring your knee to your nose, tuck shoulders over wrist. Inhale, re-extend, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend, exhale, last time, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, exhale, step or guide your foot through to your lunge. Pivot your back foot and open up, warrior two. Take a moment to find your stance. Now inhale, modified triangle, soft straighten your front leg, press your palms. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, modified triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, modified triangle. Exhale, deepest warrior two yet. Engage your legs, pull your feet towards one another. And then press a little extra into the pinky toe edge of your back foot. Pull your right knee slightly back to the right. Maybe sit a little deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your right palm, reach up and overhead. Back hand can come to back thigh, hip, or into a half bind. Continue to drive your lunge here as you breathe into the right side of your body. Enjoy one more inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle, arms to a T, reach forward. Drop right elbow to right thigh. Left arm reaches up and overhead. You can press elbow into thigh to drive your twist up towards the ceiling. And then relax your left shoulder down your back. Begin to find some side body engagement. Inhale, lift up, star pose, arms overhead. And exhale, bring your hands to your hips, parallel your feet. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, dive forward into Prasarita. Hands can rest on the ground, your mat, a block, or perhaps you capture your heels for a little extra stretch. Relax head and jaw here. One more breath in. Exhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, pivot over your right shoulder to a lunge to the top of your space. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga or not. Inhale, upward facing dog if you're flowing. And exhale, down dog, side two. Inhale, lift your left leg. And again, open your hip. Take a little time to explore here. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, inhale, reach. And exhale, connect. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, find your lunge, pivot your back foot, and then open up, warrior two. Back to our Kriya. Inhale, modified triangle. Exhale a little deeper in warrior two. Inhale, modified triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Last one. Inhale, modified triangle. And exhale, best warrior two so far. And find your strength. Energize your arms, but soften shoulders, jaw, and gaze. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your left palm, reach up and overhead. Use inhales to reach further back. And use exhales to drive your deep lunge. Final breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward. Left elbow to left thigh, right arm reaches up and overhead. Continue to press into the knife edge of your back foot here, lifting that arch, stretching the outer edge of your ankle. Begin to find more side body engagements. Inhale pulls you up, star pose. Exhale, hands to hips, parallel your feet. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, surrender forward into Prasarita. Same as before, you have a few rounds of breath here to hang, or perhaps find a little bit of movement. One more breath in. Exhale, begin to release your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, low lunge to the top of your space. Inhale, high plank, step back. Exhale, chaturanga or not. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, this is our flow. We'll walk through it twice more, breath to movement. In the meantime, take a moment to shake out your dog and come back into your breath. Here we go. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, find your lunge, pivot your foot, and open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, top of your space. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga if you want it. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through, pivot your back foot. And again, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. And exhale, Prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, top of your space. Inhale, high plank. Exhale again, chaturanga or not. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra if you're flowing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Again, take a moment to come back into your body. We'll flow through this once more on each side. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through, pivot your back foot, and open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, top of your space. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga or not. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra if you're flowing. And exhale, downward facing dog, final side. Inhale, lift your left. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, find your lunge, pivot your back foot, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, top of your space. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga or not. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. You've got a few rounds of breath here for a little break. You're welcome to stay in down dog or drop down to child's pose. Wherever you're at, make your way into an easy tabletop shape. Swing your legs out in front of you, and then roll down onto your back. We'll meet on our backs with our knees hugged into our chest, perhaps finding a little side-to-side sway. Now relax your feet down, bring your knees out wide, interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale, engage your core. Exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders for a crunch. Continue to inhale, drop, and exhale, lift your heart. For some crunches, beginning to engage through the upper core. Here's your last 3, last 2, last 1. Relax back down. Allow your stomach to relax. Take another inhale here. And exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Now begin to rotate side to side, bringing right elbow to right knee, left elbow to left knee, back and forth. Engaging obliques. For 3, 2, and last 1. Again, relax head, neck, and shoulders down. You can bring your hands underneath your knees, close your knees up, and then hug your knees back into your chest. Stay here or find happy baby. Allow your core to relax. Now begin to bring your knees back into your chest and your hands to the creases of your knees. Start to rock and roll forward and back along the length of your spine, eventually gaining the momentum to come all the way up to a standing forward bend. Get there however you'd like. Take a moment and bring your block to the top of your space. You might want it. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, weight to your right leg. Inhale, lift your left one-legged Tadasana. Engage your core. Press the ground away with your standing right leg and flex your left toes. Take a breath in. And exhale, bring your leg behind you, land gently in a lunge. Feel free to adjust your stance and then reach your arms overhead. Square your hips, right hip spirals back, left hip forward. And then pull your feet towards one another, just like in that warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale, vertical twist to the right towards your bent knee. Right arm sweeps behind, left arm in front. Continue to activate your arms. Inhale, unwind, crescent lunge. And exhale, warrior 2, open up. Take a moment here to find your engagement. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow to right thigh, left arm reaches up and overhead. Now begin to bring your left hand to your left hip, hop your left foot in about halfway, half moon prep. Locate your block, bring your right hand to it, engage your core, and then launch your left leg into the air. Flex your toes. Stay here. Maybe lift your left arm into the air. Stay there. Maybe hover your right. Keep expanding with your inhales, pressing the ground away with your exhales. Inhale, prepare to land. Exhale, warrior 2, nice and easy. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step together, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. And exhale, hands to heart center. Weight comes to your left leg this time. Inhale, lift your right, one-legged Tadasana. Keep your heart lifted here in this balanced pose. Inhale. And exhale, step back to your lunge, take your time. Once you feel set up, reach your arms overhead. Again, pull your feet towards one another. And then sit a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Keep pressing into your back right toes. Use that leverage to lift your right hip, so your hips stay even here. Inhale, unwind, crescent lunge. And exhale, warrior two, open up. Find your depth. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow to left thigh. Half moon prep, bring right hand to right hip. Hop your right foot in about halfway. Locate your block, bring your hand to it. Engage your core, launch your right leg into the air. Again, flex your toes. Find your variation. Wherever you land, really stack right hip on top of left. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, prepare to land. Exhale, warrior two with control. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. And then gorilla pose, you can step your feet a little wider. Maybe slide your hands underneath your feet. Give yourself a little pull. Take a moment here to release. And then release hands from feet. Bend your knees. Take a seat on your space. We'll set up for a seated forward bend, so extend your legs long in front of you. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, surrender forward. Use your inhales to lengthen your spine. And your exhales to surrender a little more into your stretch. With your next inhale, begin to lift yourself back up to a seat. Bend your knees and scoot forward so your toes touch the top of your mat. Reach your arms forward, engage your core, and begin to roll down onto your back one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Once you've made your way there, hug your knees back into your chest. Release the grip of your knees and plant your feet close to your hips for bridge pose. Feet arrive close enough that your fingers could graze them. Then exhale, press into your feet to lift your hips high into the air for bridge pose. Option to slide your block underneath your hips for restorative bridge, or to create a fist underneath you for a little extra lift. One more inhale. Exhale, gently lower yourself back down to the mat. Once you arrive, toe heel your feet just a little wider and knock your knees together for fallen bridge. Now begin to hug your right knee into your chest as you extend your left leg long. Inhale here. And exhale, supine twist. Use your left hand to guide your right knee across your body. Option to set your knee on a block for a little extra support. You can reach your right arm out to a T or a cactus. Perhaps gaze over it to complete your twist. Use your next inhale to unwind, and then bend your left knee to meet your right for figure four. Stack your right ankle on top of your left knee. You can stay there, or lift your legs, grab behind your left knee, and then pull your legs in towards you. One more inhale. And exhale, full body stretch, reach arms and legs in opposite directions. Inhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Give it a big hug. And exhale, supine twist. Left knee goes to the right. Might feel good to bump your hips back to the left a bit. And again, perhaps gaze over your left shoulder to complete your twist. Use your next inhale to unwind. Bend your right knee and stack left ankle on top for figure 4. If available, find the same variation as you did before. And relax head, neck, and shoulders down to the mat. One more inhale. And exhale, release, hug your knees back into your chest. Stay there. Or perhaps open up to one more happy baby. Happy baby is the last shape that I have planned before Shavasana. So if there's any other shapes that you need to feel nourished in your practice, please head there. And when you're ready for Shavasana, feel free to stretch out in any way that feels nourishing and true to you. I'll leave you here in Shavasana. Please stay for as long as feels good to you. Thank you so much for joining me in your practice and your self-care today. I hope it felt great. The light and the love and the teacher within me sees and bows to the light and the love and the teacher within you. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.